My name's Millie. I studied physics integrated undergraduate masters here at Bristol, and I graduated in 2022. And I am now technical theatre manager at a school in Bristol. So in my role as technical theatre manager, I assist the students in the process of them working towards their GCSE and A-level dramas, as not only can you do acting, but you can also do lighting design or sound design. So I work with them and do little workshops. They know a little bit more about the behind the scenes of theatre. I also manage the space, and so fix any broken electrical equipment, things that might have failed any of their PAT testing. And I also rig and program and operate all of the shows that happen within the space. When I was in year 12 in lower sixth, I initially wanted to apply for engineering, as I really enjoyed the practical aspects of things. But after doing a little bit more research, I realised that coursework probably wasn't for me, but I still really wanted to keep the practical side of it. And so Bristol was perfect for getting that really nice balance of practical work versus theory and actually learning a lot about sort of the world of physics. I'd also done technical theatre things at school, but my school didn't really have a theatre, and so it was kind of in the back of my mind when I started university. In the end, taking this career was heavily influenced by my final year of university. I really enjoyed my undergraduate master's research project, and so for a while I thought I wanted to go into that, which was sort of thin films and materials, but I had really enjoyed my time doing theatre outside of university, sort of as a extracurricular kind of thing, and so I ended up having a bit of a head start over other people due to sort of knowing a little bit more about electronics and how power and light and acoustics work, and so it really gave me that knowledge, and so I felt that it wasn't giving up on physics as I'd sort of worried about, but it was more using it in a completely different way than I thought it could have been used. So it was a toss-up between studying further research or going into theatre, and I decided to just go for theatre instead. Studying electronics in undergrad physics has been really useful in being able to diagnose and fix problems with devices that have failed for whatever reason, and working in outdoor venues, things like mechanics and knowledge of resistance and circuits is really useful in order to make sure that everything is safe, and having the confidence to be able to tell other people that I am confident in my workings, and developing that through physics was really useful. So a big part of my time at Bristol was spent at the Stage Technicians Association, or STA as everyone knows us. Over in the Students' Union, there's a theatre space and a studio theatre space over there. And I had an absolutely fantastic time doing that, doing the lighting for most of the shows that happened in the Students' Union. It gave me some fantastic transferable skills and knowledge of theatre, and really cemented the fact that I wanted to do this as my career. It also gave me really good network in Bristol alumni that have been part of the STA and have gone on to do tech and theatre as their full-time job. And so having contacts with them directly put me in the role that I am currently. One of the main challenges I've faced is that as quite a young teacher, it's quite difficult to form that bond with children, as being able to talk to them as if not only are you someone approachable for them, but also in that position of authority. And so I think that my experiences doing presentations and sort of public speaking throughout my time at university has really made it easier to gain the respect of these children and to get my point across concisely and in a way that they will understand. Being able to talk to people in a logical and concise manner has been something that has been really useful in overcoming being able to build these relationships with the kids and showing that I do know what I'm talking about. I think one of the main pieces of advice that I would give myself as an undergrad at university is that just because you've done a degree in physics does not mean that you have to go into accounting or something that uses that degree directly. I really struggled with making the decision to follow a career in theatre because I was worried I wasn't going to be using my degree and that my time at university would have been wasted. But being able to frame it in a new light and seeing the transferable skills and the wider skills that I learnt in my undergrad at Bristol, and being able to look back on all the experiences I got just being in this city and being part of the university has been really good in sort of coming to terms with using my degree for theatre. So yeah, I tell myself that you're not wasting your degree, you're just using a different part of it to other people.